Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyway, sorry. I don't know. That was weird. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Ta1k podcast. On this podcast, we'll talk with the one instead of a. Hey, yo, what? Yo, what's going on? All right. Yeah, it's trippy, bro. I don't like that. It's trippy. I don't like that. Hey, yo, welcome to another. So this how this works. What's up, y'all? I'm still Zay, as you can see, but just a little twist to it. Sometimes, we just gotta chill, sit back, play the game, and be good, like Zay is. But sometimes you gotta bring the evil side out. So get ready to have just a little fun. And I promise I will play nice. Maybe a little bit. All right. Let's get into the episode then. Noir episode on the way. Rest in peace to Ozzy. Rest in peace to Jamal Warner. And rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Let's get this shit started. Hello to all the people out there. Welcome to another episode of Ta1k podcast. I am your host, still the same host, Zay for life, just in a different form, a little bit. Did that scare you? A little bit. Hope so. Yes, welcome to my Noir episode, Neo Noir episode. For a lot of people that don't know, Neo Noir themed things kind of have the old school type feel, 19, maybe 30s, 40s, 50s type of feel, black and white. Type of ordeals. Well, you can't really have kind of, it don't really much about the lighting, but as long as you got the 40s, 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s theme kind of going on, but the black and white helps it a lot. And so like a lot of neo-noir films kind of like, I say like Sin City and a couple more films like that. And then like L.A. Noir, The Game. And they got a couple of Noir style and Noir looking games out there. So, welcome to my episode that's like it. I hope you're having a good time. And first of all, we're going to actually start off this episode because this week has been crazy. 3 great celebrities passed away. I know how y'all feel about one of those celebrities, so that's on you. That's how you feel. But what I feel is 3 great celebrities have passed away this week. One is Hulk Hogan, of course. Hulk Hogan passed away around I want to say Thursday. All right, the WWE legend. Okay, changed a lot of faces and literally changed the phase of WWE World Wrestling Entertainment for years to come. I mean, to be honest, without Hulk Hogan, we don't have the WWE we have today and the stars. It might be different without Hulk Hogan. So I really do give him some credit on that. And a lot of people grew up with him. I understand the issues now and the world we live in now. So I can get why y'all, feel how you feel, but it is what it is. Okay, so rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Next one is Malcolm Jamal Warner. Man, that was tough. For people that don't know Malcolm Jamal Warner, he was Theo in The Cosby Show. He also had a nice sitcom with Eddie Griffin, Malcolm and Eddie. He's played in a couple of more shows throughout his career and movies throughout his career. So he's definitely had a healthy and live career. And not only just an actor, man, artist, musician, poet. Like, he was talented. And he was great at it. Like, real great at everything he did and everything he touched. He was real great at it. But a lot of people know him from Theo, from The Cosby Show. He passed away early in the week. His was really a freak accident. Like just drowning, and that kills me, man, because sometimes that's why I'm scared to go swim and go in the oceans and go in the pools, man, because it's maybe not for me because I know how to swim, but something, you never know, something can happen. I get knocked out in the water or whatever. But just potentially probably seeing maybe one of my loved ones, and man, that would hurt so bad. And man, I got so many thoughts and feelings I have, especially for Malcolm Jamal Warner, because he was somebody that everybody grew up on and grew up low key wanting to be. We love the Cosby Show as itself, just to show the whole Huxtable family. Like, we looked up to that, especially as the black family. We looked up to that family, and then being a young boy, I wanted to be like Theo. You know, watching the series over and over again, I wanted to be like Theo, and I thought Theo's this and Theo was that, and you got to move like this, like a protective brother he is, protective son too. He protected everybody in his family, and then being one of the only boy, if I'm not mistaken, in that family, and then everybody else was kind of married in. But being the only boy, and you kind of take after your father, and you show a place of dominance that within you, and so that you can lead, even though you are the son and you are young. And that really is what had me a Malcolm Jamal Warner fan, or aka Theo fan, and that's why I wanted to be just like him. And then realizing as I grew up that, like, that's TV, and so seeing him in other shows, I was just like, yo, this dude is talented. And Malcolm and Eddie, he was fantastic. I wanted to own a bar, and I wanted to move to St. Louis, or wherever I think it was in St. Louis, not St. Louis, Kansas City, in that in the show. I wanted to be there. I wanted to do this thing they were doing. And then the most recent show I seen him in, I forgot the name of it, but I know he was a doctor, and that was good. I seen a couple episodes of that, so that was real good. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. What an icon. Sad to lose another legend, but yeah, rest in peace to that man. And last but not least, that passed away this week, is the reason you see the black and white and the neo-noir theme, is because rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne, man. Prince of Darkness. Rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness, man. For a lot of people that don't know, Ozzy Osbourne is a rock and roll or a rock star, basically. He kind of helped put it into place of being a rock star. I mean, his vocals was nasty. His vocals they were great, man. And his persona was great. His presence. I guess now we should say his aura was great. And the crazy thing about Ozzy, man, like, and this is just me, I never really heard any kind of scandals, like, maybe like racist scandals, or the scandals hurtful to his family, hurtful to his environment. I mean, he gets high, or he did used to get high. I mean, I get it, especially back in those days. It was nothing but drugs and making music and having fun. But other than that, man, I never really heard nothing. So like, for real, to be honest, man, black community love Ozzy, man. I do, man. Crazy Train song, and then remember when Lil Jon and Trick Daddy, all them remixed that shit. And like, we accepted Ozzy Osbourne, man. And Ozzy Osbourne was his great songs, his great hits, his great, man, just everything about him is just super great, man. So I got the glasses going on. I got the little darkness, black and white going on. The Prince of Darkness, rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, man. It is going to be wild to see what happens, man. And I can't wait to see what happens in the new age, man. Maybe somebody can try to impersonate Ozzy. I know there's people out there that do it now, but somebody can probably be the next Ozzy Osbourne. Never know, man. But rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, and rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Y'all will be truly missed. Y'all are truly missed. Like I said, I get the issues that y'all have with Hulk Hogan, but it just for right now, I say I can sweep it under the rug just to pay my respects and say rest in peace, man. Everybody's not going to be a bigger person, and I don't mind being a bigger person. And I know in the world full of technology, in the world full of social media, that people try to cancel everybody, and people try to talk down on everybody. Do what you gonna do and do what you want, but make sure you stand on it. Okay, so I'm doing what I do what I want. So rest in peace to those people, and I really pray for their families. Okay. All right. So, speaking of wild, I need people out there that knows about this you know what? I'm not even know about this. I'm sick and tired. I am very, very, very sick and tired of you. Yes, you and you and you and whoever's watching this. Because y'all don't tell me shit. I have to figure out shit on Instagram and TikTok. I watch videos and stuff like that, and then I'll be like, man, why didn't nobody tell me? And I got fans. I got my 100 and 160, 170 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to every one of y'all. Thank y'all. My 100, 200, 300, I forget how many followers on Instagram. Shout out to y'all too. Love y'all. TikTok, same 200, 300. Shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. But y'all some busters, man. Well, except TikTok, because y'all teach me stuff. So I take that back. Instagram and YouTube. Y'all busters. And Facebook. Shout out to my Facebook people. Y'all some busters, man. Y'all supposed to be teaching me some shit. Inbox me the shit that y'all be inboxing everybody else. Teach me something. Everyday learning. Because I'm going to be learning shit every day. And one thing that I learned. Shout out to my homie Nick. Nick was actually on one of my podcast episodes. I want to say episode 27. That was the Four Brothers episode. So if you want to see Nick, what he looks like and how he sounds, you will understand that this fits him. But shout out to my homie Nick. I went over to his crib yesterday. I haven't chopped it up with him in a minute. So I drove by there, passed by, said what's up to him, right? And we was talking, man. Now, before I called him and told him, man, I'm about to head over, right? And he was like, all right, man, I got to tell you something. And I was like, all right, cool. So, bam, I get over there, and he's like, yo, guess what? I'm like, what's up? He's like, man, I just bought me a kayak. I was like, oh, cool. What you, like Amazon, or did you go, like, to Academy or something? He was like, no, I got it off DoorDash. Excuse me? You got it off of where? DoorDash? DoorDash delivers kayaks, boats, kayaks, and I guess they deliver everything. I did not know this. Nobody. So in the comment section, let me know. Did y'all know about DoorDash delivering kayaks and possibly other equipment? I guess he got all of his equipment for the kayak, the paddles, the life jackets, the kayak itself, everything he got on there, all from DoorDash, and they're delivering it to him. And I'm just looking like, wow. DoorDash is wild. DoorDash is taking over, man. Okay, you know what, man? DoorDash is taking over, man. Because even though I see, you can go when I order like his pizza and I go on the Domino's app, I order from the Domino's app. Or if we go to Pizza Hut, I order from, or I like maybe order online through Google through Pizza Hut. And same for Papa John's or something. But when you go on DoorDash, you can order from all those places. And ironically, the delivery fee is cheaper. Understandable, but still it's cheaper. And so DoorDash is taking over. So yeah, it's gonna be a wild place, man. Uber and DoorDash and Teslas. That's what's taking over the world right now. What is going on? Okay. I don't like change. And the world is fucking changing. The world is changing drastically. Okay. Speaking of change, to all you people that are basketball heads, quote unquote, I need to actually get a poll going and seeing who likes it, who loves it, and who hates it with all their guts. Just this new age of basketball. Like, before I say anything, I hate to be the one that try to downplay somebody without first of all giving them their credit. Okay. Steph Curry is one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. Steph Curry is one of the best shooters. I'm sorry. That was disrespect. I'm sorry, Mr. Curry. Steph Curry is the best shooter to ever touch the basketball. The best, by far. There's not a person, unless you just want to be nice and say, well, I learned from my dad. You can be nice all you want to. Being straight up with you, Steph Curry is the best shooter we have ever seen play the game of basketball. Okay. The Golden State Warriors from 2010 to present, really 2010 to 2023, I'll say. But for real, still the present because Steph Curry is still on the team. The Golden State Warriors have been the best shooting team of all time. There's no other team that was better at shooting than the Golden State Warriors. This whole stretch, no other team. So, Steph Curry is the top point guard of all time, a top player of all time, the best shooter of all time, and deserve his flower. The Warriors are one of the best teams with Draymond, Clay, and Steph. One of the best trios of all time. Draymond Green, I feel like, should go down as if you want to put him behind Dennis Rodman, cool, but him and Dennis Rodman are right there. Like, I feel like you need them two on your team to win games and not win games, but win championships. So I applaud those guys. But man, let me tell you something. I hate to say they ruined it, but they ruined it. You ruined basketball. Ruined it. And it's not your fault, Steph, because this is what trips me out. It's not Steph's fault at all. Yes, he has a big influence on the game. Okay? And yes, he makes everybody feel like they can shoot. But he's not telling everybody to shoot. And then on top of that, I just know this for a fact. Steph Curry probably, and I've heard stories, and I haven't seen nothing, but I've heard the stories and him tell the stories about, you know, his dedication and his hard work ethic. And I just want to say that Steph Curry goes into a gym and shoots minimum 100 threes for maybe a warm-up or maybe the exit the practice or exit the workout. He shoots a minimum of 100 threes. And out of those 100, he has to hit at least 90. 95 actually, I think is what he said, but 90 for sure. As long as he is in there as far as 90 percentile of shooting those threes. So he literally takes his time. Not his time. Well, it kind of take your time, but he sits there and shoots 100 threes. 10 threes each spot. Well, no, that's 20 threes each spot. I'm sorry. Can't count. 20 threes each spot. And he's counting. And he wants to make 90 out of those 100. And if he even gets 89 out of 100, he starts all the way over. And I guarantee you for a fact, I know for a fact, nobody's putting that same work in that Steph Curry is doing. Nobody out there is putting in the same work that Steph Curry is doing. Nobody out there is putting the same work that the Warriors as a whole were doing. So please, for the love of God, can we stop acting like y'all are Steph Curry and your whole team is the Warriors? Because you're not. I am getting super sick and tired of low-key watching basketball nowadays. If it's not a three-pointer, it's a layup that nobody knew that they was going to be open for a layup or try to dunk. I've seen so many missed layups and dunks because at this point, y'all don't practice it. Y'all practice shooting threes all day. Nobody takes the time out to actually study the game. I remember when mid-range game was killer. Now it's literally three or die. Nope. Like at this point, nobody even wants to go in and dunk the ball or take a layup. Everybody just shooting threes. Everybody's playing ISO ball. And this is what kills me. How come every team is trying to play ISO ball, but I swear, I promise you, out of the whole league, it's maybe 10 good ISO players. 10. If that. ISO players. It's 10 people on the court at one time. So, yeah, no. And it's 15 people on one team. And you telling me all 15 of y'all are good ISO players? There's no way you're telling me that. Or at least 10 of y'all? No. So, ISO league ball, basically. Oh, I don't remember. There you go. ISO league ball, basically. AAU style of ball is being brought to the league because this is what they're taught really from AAU. ISO game, show off what you got, show off for the cameras. You get recruited or you get to the league like that. And then they go and do that shit. And then where's the basketball at, man? And then on top of that, man, it's gotten to 2K because at this point, I be making I can't stop being pissed off that I'm missing easy ass layups. I'm at the bucket, I'm missing layups. Or I shoot a good wide open shot and I'm missing. But somebody shoots over 3 people and they make it. And it's consistently making it. Like they do it like 3 times in a game and you're like, that's not realistic. At this point, why is defense even here? All right. I'm a fan of the Celtics. And I tell y'all right now, even though I'm happy we won the championship and I just love our team, I hate that we shoot so many fucking threes. I hate it. We shoot too many threes because literally I have sit there and watch us die because we can't hit threes. Jason Tatum, you're 6'10", 230 plus, have the handles of a guard and have the strength of a nice power forward. Now, okay, I ain't gonna say power forward, but a good forward, period. You have the strength of it. Shooting threes ain't gonna help, man. Get your ass in the paint, back to the basket. You say your idol was Kobe. Shoot the fadeaway like Kobe. I need that. Jaylen Brown, one of the best interior guys when it comes to driving. We're shooting too many threes. We're shooting way too many threes. And then I've seen it in playoff games. That killed us. Seen it in regular season game. That killed us. This new age of baseball, this new age of basketball is trash. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry. Everybody wants to be the Warriors. But you're not. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but you're not. Now, I get it. What you gonna say to me? Well, you never been in the league. You know what? You're right. I never been to the league, NFL or NBA. I tried to go to the NFL. Didn't make it. Didn't really get past college. I definitely was not good in basketball. I didn't play for my high school. I barely played for my middle school. Played in my high school. I didn't play for my high school team. Didn't even go try. Like, I played part, of course. Went outside and played in pickup. Anybody can play pickup. But I ain't going to be here and say, yo, I can do this and do this. No. I know I'm not that good at basketball, and I know that everybody, even though I'm talking, I guess, shit about NBA players, yes, they will whoop my ass 20-0. Easy. But at the same time, I'm a fan watching. You want me to spend my money on you? Me and a lot of other people that's watching are the reasons that y'all get the contracts that y'all get, and y'all get the eyes that y'all get, and y'all get the feed y'all families, because we're pouring into y'all. We're going to buy the merchandise, and we're going to go buy the the all exclusive packages, and buying the everything we're pouring into y'all to watch great basketball. Y'all supposed to be the best of the best, but god damn, I want to watch basketball, not the 3-point contest. I can watch the All-Star weekend if I want to watch the 3-point contest. Or if anything, if this is going to be the case, how about everybody just don't play defense? Just sit down 5 out and just shoot threes the whole entire game, because that's what is going on. Don't play defense, just let them shoot. If he make it, he make it. If he miss it, he miss it. Because that's what's going on nowadays. Nobody really has any originality for what's going on in basketball. And that's why I kind of love Anthony Edwards, man. Anthony Edwards is, even though he shoots a lot of threes too, but this year he really shot a lot of threes. But I think he improved on his 3-pointer, so that's why he was ready to showcase it. He wanted to showcase what he was working on, which it got better. But man, just the fact that he can get to the inside, outside, and he's playing, and not only inside, outside, he's playing defense. He's defending your best player, and he's doing all that. And I love Anthony Edwards. I love Shea. Shea is it's starting to become one of my favorite players. Everybody hates Shea because, he foul baits. He do this, and that. The man, in order to foul bait, you can't just foul bait from the 3-point line. You got to go inside and get buckets. Last time I checked, man, that's all he's doing. He's going inside getting buckets. His mid-range, he's going in and shooting mid-range shots. Nobody's shooting mid-range shots anymore. He's trying to get the best available shot. The best available shot. And that's what basketball should be, the best available shot. If it's a wide open 3 that you're wide open, cool. If you miss it, cool. But don't try to you miss the 3 and try to force it. And then on top of that, everybody out there, you don't have to get back. Okay? Get back on defense. But what I mean by get back, you don't have to. If somebody dunks on you, you don't need to get the ball to try to dunk on them. Somebody shoots a 3 in your face and make it, you don't need the ball to try to shoot a 3. Somebody makes a good play on you, cross you up, you don't need the ball to try to redeem yourself right away. If it happens to be in your hand and you redeem yourself and it's good, cool. But stop trying, because you're embarrassed. You want to get the ball and try to go down there and do some crazy shit and turn over the ball and we lose. Or you just do some bullshit and then you shoot a bad shot. Now that they just probably crossed you up and shot a 3 or crossed you up and made a dunk, instead of being up by just 2, they got the ball back from you from being overly excited and overly angry. And they go down there and shoot another 3. Now they're up 5. This new age of basketball is killing me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's killing me. It is really killing me. All right. So, I know a lot of people are going to agree and some people are going to disagree with that, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that, because I love basketball. Even though I don't play it, like that, and I've never really played it growing up. I still love it. I love playing 2K. I love watching basketball. Basketball is fun to watch, and it's an amazing sport. Okay, I don't play it professionally. Never have. Never tried to, but I still play it, and I love the game. So for somebody who loves the game and is a fan of watching, man, I hate the new age of basketball, and I get it. Things change, times change, and whatnot, and all of that and above. But man, just can we go back to how we used to be? Just a little bit. Okay. Speaking of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I think a problem also, a big problem in sports too, is since we got a black and white evil Noir going on, there's not enough villains in sports anymore. There's no villains in sports. I remember, bro, 10 years ago, we had the end of the villain for the villain role for LeBron, and the start of the villain role started for Kevin Durant. And the villains started with being in Golden State. Oh, they think they're all that and this and that. Steph Curry the baby face, and he's shooting everything. Then LeBron takes them down, and he's like, oh, he's the big hero. He won for Cleveland, right? We got the hero back, and then here comes the next year. Kevin Durant becomes the evil guy, the bad guy, the cupcake, and goes to join the Golden State Warriors. Okay, and that was the last time really that we had a bad guy in the league. That was the last time. We don't have no villains no more. We don't have. I mean, we got Draymond, but they control Draymond. Like, okay, that sounds bad. Okay, they don't control Draymond. It's just they try to maintain him, and they try to tame him down, and like they give him the suspensions, they give him the fines, and so he kind of has to chill out, and that sucks, man. But like back in the day when Dennis Rodman, you couldn't tell Dennis Rodman shit. Hey, you can't do that. All right, bye, fuck you. Now do it again. Now, you get shamed by social media. You get shamed by everybody else. Everybody put this judgment on you. So Draymond Green really, I guess if you want to say he's a villain, but he can't be a villain because they try to make him not be by taming him, man. Let him do what he want to do, man. I get it. He be smacking the shit out of folks, kick him in the nuts and shit. That's some villain activity. Yeah, I mean, he is a villain, but he's not a big villain. I know Isaiah Stewart tried to be a villain. He tries to be a villain, bro. I don't even take Isaiah Stewart seriously. But there's no real villain, right? We need somebody. Shit. We need some crazy shit. Giannis, go join the Lakers or somebody, or join the Warriors. Go be a villain. Some villain needs to be in sports. No villains in sports anymore. That's what sucks, man. Football, basketball, baseball. There's no villains. We need some villains in sports to turn up the intensity again. Right? Speaking of villains, villains really come from the movies. So I think a lot of villains in movies have purpose. Now, I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Y'all know that villains, they were not born villains. Something created that villain. So before we talk shit about the villains, I want to let y'all know villains were at one point good people. We made them villains. So with that being said, top 3 movie villains of all time. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Who are your top 3 movie villains of all time? Okay. For me. Follow me. All right, for me, I gotta say, it's quite a few out there, and it's a lot out there, and I love them all, and it's really no set way, I guess, to say it or said it, but I just can't pick them all, but I want to, but they're all good villains, okay? But my top 3 has to be, all right, number 3, I have, even though this is not really, I guess, AKA super villain, but I just watched this movie the other day with my daughter, and let me tell y'all something. First of all, before I say anything, Coco is a great ass movie. It's a top movie, a top Disney movie at that. I almost cried at Coco. I usually don't cry at movies, but I almost did. And speaking of that, my number 3 villain is I can't remember his name, but he was the guy in Coco who the little boy thought was his grandfather, but really wasn't, and he was just taking advantage of that shit. And then finding out that he stole the songs and he basically stole his whole, like, his real grandfather's real persona and stole his life, man, and took his life. Like, dude, you talk about villain, that motherfucker needs to die. Well, technically he was dead, so he needs to die again. Like, that shit was crazy, but I'm glad justice was served at the end with him. Fuck that guy. All right, number two villain, best villain of all time. Okay, I feel like these two should be obvious because this is a lot of people's. Number 2 for me is Thanos. Thanos in the Avengers series. When I said earlier about villains are not born villains, they're created. Dude, Thanos really had great intentions with his life in the world, but people showed him differently. And that's why he literally started doing the shit that he wanted to. Because he thought that would bring peace. And it really was just fucking shit up. So really, you have mixed emotions for Thanos as a villain. Because he was trying to do nothing but good. But the way he was doing it was some evil type of shit. So I get why he was doing the villain shit. But I get why it's complicated. Number 2 villain of all time in the movie villain of all time is Thanos for me. And the number 1 movie villain of all time for me has to be the great Joker, played by Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. That is the best movie villain of all time. When I tell you, and I think I talked about him last week, but when I tell you, he played the shit out of that part. Heath Ledger played the shit out of that part. Then on top of that, to be honest, the movie was fantastic because of him. I've never seen a movie to where the villain basically made the movie. To this day, I don't watch The Dark Knight to see Batman whoop ass. I want to see Heath Ledger play that Joker part, and it was so good. The movie was so good that later on they tried to do a Joker movie. Now, I feel like anybody playing a Joker is going to they have to live up to that expectation, and that's hard. But I feel like the Joker movie that was the Joker by itself, it shouldn't have been that, because nobody deserves a Joker movie by themselves but Heath Ledger. And he's not here with us no more. Rest in peace to Heath Ledger. But he was the only one that deserved a movie by himself of playing a Joker. The Joker played by Heath Ledger is the best villain of all time. Argue with your mama and not me. But you can argue with me too, because I'm going to argue back. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about my list. What you guys think is the top 3 movie villains of all time. Let me know. Let's go. Okay. For anybody that don't know, of course, I didn't dabble back into wrestling. This is now kind of I'm in a year and a half, almost, really I'll say 2 years back into watching it fully. And help with my daughter. My daughter loves it. She loves Rhea Ripley, Bianca, all of those. Jade. She literally kept doing this all day yesterday. You're like, I'm Jade. I was like, oh, like she has phases, and so that gets me excited because I get to watch with somebody every Monday and every Friday and every Saturday. She asks me, "Daddy's the WWE? Daddy's the WWE?" Yes, it is, and we're gonna watch it. And so I love to have that bonding moment with my daughter, and because she loves it, and we watch it together. But I know she don't really watch NXT like that, but like I said, I'm starting to get back into it. So I'm watching NXT and I'm watching all that a little bit. I don't watch it fully like I do the main shows, but I do try to dibble and dabble. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing: is one guy that I think is next when it comes to entertaining, just pure entertainment. And that his name is Jevon Evans. Jevon Evans is about 19, 20 years old. He's in NXT. That's the development, basically development, I guess. I don't want to say league, but that's a developmental league, I guess, or institution for the WWE. And so you develop those people in NXT, see how the crowd likes them and this and that, and then they transfer over to WWE. A lot of people has done it. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, recent Stephanie Van Kara, Kevin Owens. A lot of people have really just made the transition from NXT to the main rosters and become stars. Not just made the transition and be there, but made the transition become stars. The only one that I feel like they are really kind of hoeing right now is Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes need more push in the WWE, in my opinion. You brought him up from NXT. If you was gonna bring him up from NXT just for him to be like mediocre in what he's doing, then you should have left him in NXT. But the fact that you brought him up made us think that you was going to actually do some big and bright things with Carmelo Hayes, and we have yet to see any pop with Carmelo Hayes, and I hope we do soon, because everybody else that I named, from Roman Reigns to Seth Rollins to Kevin Owens to Stephanie Benkera to everybody else, has gotten even, like, you know, it's even people that I didn't think when they can't get to the main roster, I was like, I don't know, and they still got small and little big pops. Carmelo Hayes needed that big pop, but we can get out Carmelo Hayes later. But right now, Jevon Evans. Now everybody knows Trick Williams. Trick Williams is probably next to be joining the main roster soon. I think he's reaching that peak of he definitely is going to be on the main roster within this year, or at least if not the end of this year, the start of next year, he will be on the main roster. All right, so, but Jevon Evans is the guy that I'm talking about, because Jevon Evans, little skinny motherfucker, he be jumping everywhere. They call him the young OG. He's a high flyer for real, and he just be bouncing around everywhere, man. Jumping off, doing RKOs or cutters, diamond cutters, not RKOs, diamond cutters, and flipping off everything. The triple threat match he had with Trick Williams, and I cannot think of that one guy's name right now, and I just said his name. Sorry, but that triple threat match he had not too long ago, that was one of the best matches I've seen in a while. And Jevon Evans wowed me. He wowed me. And Jevon Evans really is. He a high flying motherfucker. I like him. I love him, actually. I think he should be on the main roster. Not now. Don't get me wrong, but give it a year. But Trick Williams is first. It's Trick Williams' turn. Get him to the main roster, and then let's see what happens. But Jevon Evans is right behind him. And I can't wait to see what happens in Jevon Evans' career. Jevon Evans' career. I cannot wait to see what happens in his career. All right. Congratulations to you, Jevon Evans, on just all the shit that you're getting, man, because you earned it. You went out there and worked your ass off, and you earned everything that you're getting. I hope you get the main roster spot soon, and we'll see what happens with you. Continue to grind in your career. We'll see what happens. I would love to see a match, Jevon Evans versus Tommy Invincible. That would be probably one of the best matches I've seen in a while. So somebody out there, if we got to make it happen underground for a night, even though I know that's illegal, let's do something. Let's make it happen. I need to see Jevon Evans versus Tommy Invincible. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Jevon Evans as a wrestler. But also, what you think about Jevon Evans versus Tommy Invincible. I know y'all know Tommy Invincible by now. Come on. All right. Sad news. I started off the episode with rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne. But some other sad news, even though he's not dead, everybody, thank God, but he is going away from the game of football. Tyrann Mathieu retired earlier this week. Okay, after 12 seasons in the NFL, he decided to hang up his cleats and call it a career. Well-deserved Hall of Fame career overall for Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu, Super Bowl champion, All Pro. When he did play, one of the top safeties in the league. Helped Kansas City get that first championship that they had, and he was a key factor in that. Main factor in that. Yeah, man. Tyrann Mathieu. Shout out to Tyrann Mathieu. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. When he was in LSU, okay, I got to see him firsthand. Not firsthand. Let me not say that. I got to see him play against my team, Oregon. First game of the season. This is a good minute ago. I can't name the exact year right now. Maybe like 2012 or something. 2011, 2012, one of the two. But first game of the year, playing Oregon. And when I say he was putting on a clinic on Oregon, I mean LSU was putting on a clinic, period. But Tyrann Mathieu was giving Oregon the business. He was tearing them up so bad that that's when I started to be like, man, forget that motherfucker, man. I didn't like him at first, man, in college, because he just, then, you start, but even though it's players that I don't like to this day, but just the fact that they're just so good, I can't stop watching them. Like, dude, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm a Titans fan, so I don't like Patrick Mahomes. But god damn, I love watching him play because he's fucking amazing. So, same for Tyrann Mathieu. I didn't like Tyrann Mathieu, but he was amazing. Kick return, punt return. He was picking off everything. If he picked it off, he was taking it to the crib. If I'm not bullshitting, I could have sworn he played like 2 snaps on offense in college. 2 or 3 snaps on offense. Dude was doing everything for LSU. The Honey Badger. Happy retirement to the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. One hell of a career, football career. Not just NFL, but one hell of a football career. And you deserve everything good that's coming your way, brother. Continue to shine and continue to do great in what you do. And I know for a fact you're going to be away from the game, but you're not going to be away. You're still going to be there. You're going to be watching, maybe coaching, something. We don't know yet. But I know you're going to be in there. And I can't wait. So shout out to Tyrann Mathieu and happy retirement. All right. Thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Ta1k Podcast as we end this Noir episode off with a bang. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Zay for Life, and Zay for Life is out.